Hello, my name is Per from Bangkok. I've been living in UK for 9 years. I plan to go back to Thailand pretty soon to start a new part of life.
Yeah, my name is Tong. I've been here for almost 4 years. I'm from Chiang Mai, Thailand, and we're going back together. Yes.
I first came here a little bit like an accident, just with my friends to study English, and I didn't plan to study here or stay here this long. And then I kind of lucky I got a job, and then I found that okay, there's so many opportunity here. Well, but at that time it's 2006, which is the economic on high here. And so I think, okay, it's a good chance to study here and then probably trying to get a job here because architecture job is quite a boom here at that time. So after I finished a master course here from UCL, then I got a job. And then after I worked for 1 year, the recession came, it hit UK badly. So everyone is kind of stuck. And I start to see like a lot of my friends, Asian people, after they studying, they keep going back one by one, and I feel more like I live in the, like let's say European society more and more. And then I continue working like 4 or 5 years, and I came to the point that I found that this is not quite myself. Everything is fine, everything is perfect, but in everyday life on working, I didn't kind of expressing myself. I'm doing something for myself enough, and also I'm still not the British citizen here. So I think maybe I should kind of do something a little bit more happy for myself. If I go back, I might be able to be more free to do whatever I want.
Yeah.
What about you?
I came here for a master degree in LCC. I did a master in graphic branding identity, and after that I got post-study work visa for 2 years. And since then I've been working as a freelancer, just work here and there in the studio and with the business company and stuff. Yeah, and it's quite different because I've never been working in a firm in the UK, and I feel more freedom for me to do whatever I want. But at the same time, there's some limited. Yeah, but there's some limited here about almost everything. Like for graphic designer, maybe you have to have specialized in something that they want you to do. Like I mostly do web design, but I don't really like it, to be honest, because it's quite boring. After you do design stuff, you have to coding, and you have to do the part that you don't want to do. And I really want to switch to print design or stuff, all of that stuff, but I don't have more experience to do so. And if you want to do, you have to produce some of your work by yourself, and I don't have that opportunity to do so because of timing and resources, and the cost here is really high. You have to pay to do everything you want. So yeah, that's why I want to go back to maybe restart in Bangkok or Chiang Mai.
And you're Buddhist?
Yes, I am.
So can you tell us about your religious practice?
I am Buddhist by birth, but when I went to school, I was in Catholic school in Chiang Mai. So I received both in Buddhist and Catholic way. But my school is not really strict Catholic, so we have activities on both sides. Like for Christmas Eve, we have like that meal together, and we exchange our gift and stuff. And on Buddhist days, we have to go to the temple nearby together and do chanting, praying, stuff. So yeah, that's interesting in a way. You?
Me, well, I grew up as a Catholic because my mom, she's Catholic, and we let's say I'm Catholic, but my dad, he's Chinese. But when like in the school, when we go friends or some other friends, like when we go to the temple, I went with them as well. So I feel like I'm Catholic who live my life as a Buddhist, and also like doing all the Chinese like practice as well. So for me, I feel like when I was young, it's quite difficult because when I was a Catholic boy, there will be a lot of Buddhist friends. Let's say that everyone asks you like, do you believe in God or that kind of thing? So I need to answer that kind of question since like grade 1 and until now. So and definitely you wouldn't ask your parents because they will have a different question, even make you more confused. So I need to have the answer on my own. Also, it's quite interesting. So sometimes I look at other friends as a foreigner in a way because I have to. I was a Catholic, but when I came here, it's even more interesting because I look back on Buddhist people, but I also understand some point of view of the foreigner because they, for example, here the Church of England, they still have a similar point of view to the Catholic or to the other European. Yeah.
So,
Did your parents give you any charms?
yes. When I was a kid, they gave me a necklace with Buddha on there, and I had to wear it until I think 6 or 7 years old, and then after that I lost it because
not
you know,
a good sign.
yeah, it's not a good sign. And after that I stopped wearing it because I afraid that I would lose it somewhere. But
Did you cry?
no, not really.
So
But I was just afraid that my mom's gonna
hit you,
yell at
punish
me.
you,
Not really hit me. Yeah, but yeah, I don't think it's that important to me at that time. It's like you're wearing something here and not really comfortable at that time. I mean, because you're just really young and you don't know how to take care of stuff.
For young people actually.
Yeah.
Especially the Buddha one because it's quite heavy over there.
It's quite heavy. It's like
not,
this big.
It's not like a normal amulet.
Yeah. And also the necklace itself is quite valuable. Mostly parents give the children like some gold or silver, some kind of really expensive one, which is not really...
Not quite safe?
Not quite safe.
Why did your mother give it to you?
I don't really know. Actually, maybe it's from my grandparents. Because when you were born, they firstly gave you the small one on your wrist or ankle. And when you grew up, they will give you more like a necklace and stuff. In belief that it will protect you from harm.
So did you feel protected?
Yeah, in some way. It's like I've got my grandparents with me all the time, but not really a Buddha.
And you?
Well, I jealous them actually because I am Catholic, so I don't have anything. Like when I was young, like every friends they have small Buddha, almost everyone. But
looks cool.
Yeah, looks cool. Well, look quite important, and it look sacred and kind of look like respect. But I don't have anything. but because we are Catholic, sometimes we have that kind of the it's amulet for playing. So sometimes my mom gave it to me, but I just put it in a drawer. I didn't wear it because I feel quite annoyed by having all those things when I was young. Yeah.
Yeah, because I saw your mom gave you that small Maria.
Oh yeah. Actually, yes, yeah. When I came here, she gave me. In the beginning, she didn't give me anything, but after 3 years, I went back for holiday, and she gave me a small like statue, more like souvenir, to me, and I took it here. So I think even though in my family we don't do that, we don't use the charms to pass the spirit or the feeling of the like protective to each other, but at the end you feel like you every time when I went back, because I stay away for a few years, they will kind of want to give me something small to represent them, and on the other hand I myself want to buy them something small as well. Yeah,
What's the statue?
it's
Maria.
Maria. Yeah, Maria. The in
Say saint.
Catholic. No.
The mother of Jesus.
Yeah, just a small one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And your father?
He's like Chinese Thai, so he didn't give me anything. Yeah. He's the man who doesn't use charms at all.
Oh.
Yeah. And half of myself is like him. He didn't wear anything, not even a watch, like no accessory at all. But previously, when we talk about charms, there's something that I probably similar to the other Buddhist Thai. I think the body I myself is more like a charms for them, because if I say something like long time ago that I want to have a cool tattoo, and my mom completely disagree, and my dad I know that he would be very mad if I get that.
Why?
So I think for me he want me to look after myself very well rather than having some kind of accessory. For my dad part, he will care more about like how I behave here. Did I eat properly? Did I sleep properly? That kind of things. So different way. Yeah.
So they don't feel
But,
well about tattooing.
Yeah. I think this. I'm not sure, but I think it's quite Chinese that you shouldn't have a tattoo, because in Thai belief, especially old Thai, they have tattoo. Sometimes it's a bit more like yan, which is kind of
Mantra on
mantra?
your body,
yeah, that kind of things
which can protect you.
yeah. Another is a
something.
bit like a ghost belief.
Yeah.
Which is came in parallel with Buddhist, I think. But when I first went to your room and I saw the small Buddha, I quite surprised.
Why?
Because like when you came here, your room is pretty small, very small, and everywhere is could be a dirty corner. You can put anything, put your clothes, because it's small studio. So because I don't have any charms and I don't have any statue or anything religious, so anything could be a dirty corner. Normally I keep it clean. But when I went to her room first time, I saw that she have a small Buddha, and that corner is becoming like the sacred corner. It's very small in the room, because you wouldn't put like the food or anything over there. You want to keep it a bit more like
More
like
tidy.
And it's interesting. It's like in Thai house, you always have a room that you have the
whole room with
Buddhist
shelf.
statue.
Yeah.
Let's say that is the religious room.
Yeah,
kind
kind
of,
of
yeah.
praying room.
Yeah.
So you put everything there, Buddha's big one like this on the shelf, and that candles and stuff.
Yeah.
We do everything just like in temple do. Yeah.
And I think in her room at that time, that small corner,
Apart
it
from
does
the
look
messy
like,
one.
Yeah, the rest is messy. But that corner, it does look like a religious room, small one.
Yeah, just
And
yeah.
once I think I kind of lost it, or like I put something and then my hand like push it accidentally, and the Buddha like fall onto the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she said, "Oh, don't do that. I should put it properly."
Yeah.
So yeah, so she tried to keep it tidy
And
and
secret
kind of,
and sacred. And,
yeah, in a way.
Yeah, in a way. Yeah.
It's come out accidentally. I don't think you remember it.
Unconsciously.
Yeah, unconsciously.
Doing that because I might get it from my parents. I think. I don't really, to be honest, I don't really care much about secrecy things, and yeah, but I receive it. I think it's just like absorbing from time through times and from my life back there. Yeah.
I think it represents something for you. So at
Yeah,
least in the room,
because
that
I've got it from my grandmother, from my father. Yeah, it's like represent my family much
rather
more
than
rather
a
than
photo
the yeah.
or and I think the good thing about the because it's like a religious object, religious artifact. You need to keep it well.
Yes.
Because if it is the like just a photo frame, I think you probably forget about it or break it sometime because you didn't kind of be careful about it. But if it is the religious artifact, then you try to
Yeah. It's
make
like-
it safe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like artifact.
Yeah.
And actually, if you were in Thailand, you won't put your foot onto that way of the
Yeah. So that's why you put it on your head
Yes.
side of the bed,
yes.
where however you sleep,
Yeah.
but it's going to be on the
On
head
your head.
side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have some charms that you photograph for us.
Yes.
What are those charms?
Just a small Buddha. I got it from my grandparents before I came here.
So do you ever go to the temple? Yeah.
In here, yes, I did.
Why?
I went there for Thai New Year's. In Thai New Year's we will like put the water to the Buddha. It's like cleaning the Buddha, and we pray for the next year of the new beginning. Pray for the good things to come. Yeah, so I did that.
Did you ever
Did
go
you?
to the temple?
Yes, I went with the other friends again when they have a festival.
Thai New Year,
Yeah, Thai New Year. Yeah.
mostly for eating Thai food.
Yeah, part of the reason. Yeah,
Yeah.
part of the reason. Yeah. My mom always want me to go, but I didn't go. Yeah.
Yeah, you mean Catholic temple or?
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
when my mom
Yeah,
said
not that
yeah,
Thai
not
temple,
the Thai
yeah.
temple. Yeah.
You said earlier that the young children felt cool with the...
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Because like sometimes you get really big ones from your parents, and they kind of brag it like, "Oh, you see, this is my Buddha. I got it from my mom. It's really cool,
Like
valuable
one-
stuff."
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
maybe limited edition. that
Kind
of
of,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
More like a fashion in a way. And
Yeah,
also
because-
because of the necklace itself, which is like what I said, silver and gold and shiny stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because in Thailand, these charms, there are some that been made by famous monk could be really
Oh
expensive.
yeah. They would say,
And-
I've got it from this monk. He in Thailand we've got ranking for the monks as well as the politicians actually. Like
Yes.
the president,
Class.
we've got class like the younger, the president, chairman and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know how it called in English.
I think that is a bit too far.
Yeah.
For the sake of the charms itself, it's not kind of function as the like religious artifact, but it's more like for the people who obsessive about the small object. For me, I think it should work as the representative object for the in between families member rather than something that you obsessive. It's not a collection.
Yeah, actually, my grandfather did the collection of these charms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when he was still here. I mean, now he passed away for a few years, and at that time he's quite obsessive about this.
You see,
Yeah,
they call it นักเลง
นักเลงพระ
which is like
which is
how would I
like
say?
the,
Gangster? No.
no, yeah. If it like literally gangster for that
Charms.
charms.
Buddhist charms. Yeah.
What do you mean gangster? You mean?
That's a word
it's a
for
word.
those people who like collect the expensive Buddhist charms, the amulet, and the word is literally meaning in English is like amulet gangster.
Yeah.
And what happened to his collection?
Now it's still there, and no one touched it. I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because we don't know how to do
Could
about
work
that.
someday.
We don't want to sell it, because
because
it's his, and we don't really know how to do.
About, make commercially
No.
out of the religious object. But actually, I mean, if you sell it in the market, it's gonna worth a lot of money.
Who knows? They'll.
Yeah.
'Cause we're not sure actually that's
That
the
is expensive collection
genuine
maybe
one
not.
or the fake ones, because sometimes he got from some. I don't think he's trustable people out there. So
okay.
our family is quite curious about that, and the best way is to keep it there, not touch it.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.